Good morning. It is September 27th, Friday. About 8:15. I started hiking at 8, and it is also my 90th day on trail and the coldest day on trail. My watch this morning said 37. I don't know, but I showed you where I camped last night, and it's pretty much just about dark when I got done getting everything set up. I just climbed in, ate one wrap and drank a little water and went to bed. Then about 9 o'clock, it started raining. Not a big downpour, it just kept like, it would spit for 10 minutes, stop. Spit rain for 10 minutes, stop. That went on pretty much all night. And wow, first time I've worn my puffy, hiking that is, and I have my my leggings on, and yeah, they're neon green, neon yellow green, whatever. Man, I'm glad I've been carrying these the whole damn hike for 90 days, the first day I've worn them. So I'm glad I had them. Of course, my gloves, some other warmer in some pants are at the Mazama Village store being sent back. And that is just ridiculous. I'm sorry. I mean, they have other open facilities there. They have a visitor center, another store. I mean, move the frickin' boxes over there. Whoever's in charge of this place has no idea about through hike, the hardship they're adding to this hike to hikers. Because I'm not the only one in this boat. I know that group of Sobos in front of me had boxes there. I mean, so I'm having to get off trail before I get to Crater Lake to get some food. It's costing me a hotel room, maybe 2 nights. And not sure yet what I'm going to do, because it's going to be like 130 miles to Ashland from where I'm getting off, and I can't carry that much food. And I kind of looked on Gut Hooks, and there's another lake resort about 80 miles down, but according to Gut Hooks, their store just had snacks. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but because it's just going to cost so much more money. Somebody left a comment on Gut Hooks, this Diamond Cove or lake, even though it's a cool place, probably the highest priced store on trail. He said, or she said. They said they got everything, but you're going to pay for it. So, and I'm glad I stayed where I did last night, because I did the math wrong. I'm only 10.5 miles from Highway 138 from that campsite. So if I would have pushed it to the water, I would have only been 8 miles away. Some reason I had 10 in my head, but anyway, there's water about 2 miles ahead coming up. I got to fill up and eat my breakfast. See, here's my current view. Big mountain over there above the clouds, and right in front of me is another big rock mountain. Well, I'm starting to go downhill. I'm losing the view of Mount Thilson. I'm pretty sure that's Thilson, since I'm in Thilson Wilderness, and I'm about to get to Thilson Creek. I only had one really good full view of it. That was when I first started this morning. Well, it's about 11 o'clock. I've been going slow. Actually, I had to climb a mountain. Just ran into a Nobo, a dolphin named Everest. And she actually went through the Sierras. And she was worried about finishing because it took her so long in the Sierras, I guess, to finishing in Washington. So she went ahead and skipped up and did Washington. And then came back down. Now she's doing Oregon. So she just has to get to Cascade Locks and she'll be done. And she was from Tennessee. Told me she lives, went to UT and lives out in Utah and Colorado and spends a lot of time in Colorado. So she mentioned that they're doing something with everybody's boxes in Mazama, but moving them somewhere, but I don't know. My sister sent me a text and said the box she sent me is at the post office and they're holding it for me, but they don't have my food box. So I don't know. I've been trying to call her, but she's not answering her phone. Whew, I had to take the puffy off, but when you get out of the sun, it is still cold. Actually, there was frost on the ground on this mountain that I've been on. Probably gets less sun, but there wasn't by me, but I was actually higher. I camped last night, 7,100 feet. Oh, and Everest was telling me on the weather, yeah, the cold front has come in last night, but that wasn't the storm part. I did get a little rain last night, but she said starting, can't remember, starting tonight, late tonight, and Saturday and part of Sunday, and calling for snow. Well, it's still cold. It's 1 o'clock. Man, I've been going slow today. I don't know what's going on. I am sore as heck. That's probably why. Just like when I started in Washington, day 4 was my super sore day. And being off trail 11 days and not doing anything, laying in the bed, pretty much like starting over. So I just checked. I have 3 miles. God, it's going to be like 2:30. I should have been here about right now. Normal hiking time, I should already be at the road right now, 1 o'clock. I got an hour and a half to go. So anyway, I'm 3 miles from that road. And I will be done for the day. And I talked to my sister. Well, it turns out one of my boxes is at the post office. It's this one my sister sent me that has my long pants and gloves and a few other items. So I can get that one. So what Mazama Village did was anything that was sent to them via post office, they returned it there. And she was going to hold them for the hikers and for a little bit and then send them back. My package went FedEx because it was cheaper, or UPS, one of the two. It was cheaper than mailing it to the Mazama store. So according to the visitor center and the lodge, anything that was UPS'd or FedEx'd will be sent back, or is going to be sent. I don't think they're sent back yet. Problem is nobody knows who to talk to or what. I mean, my sister says she's called 4 times, and they all just keep saying they're going to be sent back. Well, I mean, they got things open. Hell, they could talk somebody in charge. They could get my food box and save me probably $400 because this hotel is going to cost me a couple hundred, and the food's probably going to cost me $200. Ridiculous. And then they also told her that they weren't sure, but some of the packages might be mailed back, even though they were FedExed. Well, if that's the case, you got to take them to the post office, but the lady has checked the post office and there's only one box there for me. So, I don't know. It really irks me that I got to buy food again when I had it sitting there. Especially at resort prices. And I'm not blaming the resort. I mean, it's just a tiny general store. They probably have to pay double than what a Walmart pays because of the quantities they buy. But I told my sister I'm just gonna go to the post office only, let them send the other box. I'm gonna buy food tomorrow, unless I hear something, which I doubt. By tomorrow, I'm buying food tomorrow. So that's about it. Well, it is about 1:45. I got a little over a mile to the... Good Lord, that beard is going everywhere today. It's a little over a mile to the highway. And man, let me tell you, you saw the skies were just not a cloud in the sky. Well, the winter storm clouds are moving in fast. Just started. I mean, it went to bright blue skies to pretty much overcast now. I mean, it's going to be a while for rains or snows, but they're coming in quick. So I'm glad I'm close. I'm glad I'm going to take a day off to miss it all. I could use it because this is kind of what I wanted to do when I first started this hike. Day 5, I was wanting to take a day off. And because you're so sore, and I wasn't able to. And pretty much this is tomorrow will be day 5 back on the trail. So I'm going to take the day off and watch Bama play. Hopefully, if they're on TV. You know who they're playing. So anyway, this might be the last video of the day. Not too lot to see. I think I dropped down to 5,500 from 71. So I'm still around 5,000 feet, but and will be. So anyway, I'm ready to get to the Diamond Lake Resort.